Federation CJA organized a rally at Victoria Square attended by nearly 10,000 Montrealers who wanted their voices and message heard. Members of both the Jewish and non-Jewish Montreal community called for the immediate and unconditional release of more than 230 innocent civilian hostages taken by Hamas terrorists during attacks on Israel October 7th. The hostages include sick people, the elderly, Holocaust survivors, and more than 30 children. At least 2 Canadians are among those being held captive in Gaza. The Bring Them Home rally is part of a global initiative, and those words were often chanted by the crowd.
Bring them home! Bring them home! Bring them home! Bring them home!
The Member of Parliament for Mount Royal, Anthony Housefather, said he will never stop defending Israel's right to defend itself against terrorists, but he also addressed instances of anti-Semitism endured by young Canadians here at home.
And we've heard from students what their life is on campus right now, afraid to wear the Star of David, afraid of professors that speak out against Israel in class, afraid of being insulted by fellow students, afraid to walk across campus. And this is not the Canada that I know and love.
International human rights lawyer and former federal justice minister Irwin Cotler called the October 7th attacks by Hamas the worst day in Jewish history since the Holocaust, and he promised the Jewish community will continue to stand against anti-Semitism.
Now is the time to call out anti-Semitism for what it is, as toxic to our democracies, as an assault on our common humanity, as the canary in the mine shaft of global evil. We will call it out and we will hold anti-Semitism and anti-Semites to account.
Gail Adelson-Markovitz, national chair of the Center for Israel and Jewish Affairs, spoke in no uncertain terms about Hamas.
There are some lines that should never be crossed, and Hamas has crossed them all and exposed an underbelly of evil so vile that it can never again be hidden and must be destroyed for the sake of decent human beings everywhere.
Paul Hirschon, the Consul General of Israel in Montreal, pledged that while battling Hamas, Israel will abide by existing laws.
Israel will prosecute this war while abiding by international humanitarian law, as we always do.
Community leader Rabbi Reuben Pupko vowed that the hostages in Gaza will be returned.
Remember a little bit of history, not ancient history, recent history. We brought Soviet Jewry home. We brought Syrian Jewry home. We brought Ethiopian Jewry home. We brought the Entebbe hostages home, and we will bring these hostages home.
Former Montreal Mayor Denis Coderre expressed his support for Israel's right to exist and to defend itself. He also wondered why Mayor Valérie Plante was not in attendance.
Pourquoi ce silence? Où est la mairesse de Montréal? Ça va prendre plus qu'une déclaration sur Twitter pour montrer notre solidarité.
The rally was supported by more than 90 Montreal community organizations and was held at Victoria Square because of the nearby United Nations agency, the International Civil Aviation Organization. A heavy police presence helped ensure the event was peaceful. Federation CJA continues to raise funds for victims of the violence in Israel. To donate, go to federationcja.org. For Federation CJA, I'm Richard Dagenet.